Hey guys, this is David Wunderlich, and with this video, I'm going to be highlighting an opportunity for the Florida defense against Mississippi State. Kentucky was able to beat Mississippi State's offensive tackles around the edge quite a bit, and I think Florida's edge rushers like Ja'Kai Polite and CeCe Jefferson and Jabari Zuniga, I think those guys will be able to have a good time against these offensive tackles as well. So here are a few examples of those tackles having a rough time against Kentucky. This first play is a 3rd and 14, so Mississippi State is well backed up, and Josh Allen right here, who is probably going to be a high NFL draft pick, is just going to beat the right tackle around the edge. The person on Florida's defense who is most similar to Allen is probably Ja'Kai Polite, because he also plays the rush end position and is very fast. If we just run this play forward a little bit, you can see he gets good burst and he just beats the tackle, forces Nick Fitzgerald to escape, and he ends up having to throw it away. This is nothing fancy, but you can just see the end just beating the right tackle around the edge. Allen had an excellent game against the Bulldogs, and here he is lined up on the other side, and on this one he is going to beat the left tackle around the edge. He can do it from both angles. So here he comes around the left edge, beats number 55. Now Fitzgerald is good in the pocket, he doesn't take very many sacks, and he's able to get a good throw off to an open receiver. And so just beating the tackle around the edge doesn't guarantee that the play is going to go well, but it did mean that Fitzgerald had to make a heads-up play, step up in the pocket, and find somebody on, again, a 3rd and long. So these were a couple of plays from early on in the game. Let's skip ahead to later. Here we are right at the beginning of the 4th quarter. There is some fireworks smoke from between the 3rd and 4th quarter still lingering on the field. Allen, once again, is going to be the problem. Here he is. And he is just going to, again, come off the edge and get good pressure into the backfield. There he goes. He gets around the edge. The Mississippi State offensive tackle is pretty obviously holding there. It does get flagged, and Fitzgerald has to escape the pocket and fire it out of bounds. So again, in real time, so he beats the tackle around the edge and forces Fitzgerald to have to throw it away. So you may have noticed that 55 was playing left tackle, there 78 was playing left tackle. Now in this play, we're back to 55, who's right here. Doesn't really matter who Mississippi State put there at tackle, because when Josh Allen wanted to get to the backfield, he got to the backfield. And Kentucky is playing with a lead late, and they're very concerned about just slamming the door on the offense, and so they really teed off on Fitzgerald. And so here comes Allen again. He beats the other tackle around the edge, and he's able to sack Fitzgerald. And again, that's a very rare sight. Fitzgerald is usually good because of his mobility, but he didn't see Allen coming around from his blind side, and he goes down. Here it is in real time. "78, 55, it doesn't really matter. Allen is able to get to the quarterback." Now I know this has felt like a Josh Allen highlight reel, because it sort of has been, but it wasn't only him. On this play, Kentucky is going to blitz over here. And what the offensive line is doing at first is having the right guard and right tackle do a double team. And the way this is supposed to work is that the tackle needs to release on that double team and get over to get the blitzer off the edge, but he's not able to do that. We go forward a little bit here. You can see, got the tackle engaged here. Guard is sliding over as he needs to do to allow the tackle to slide outwards, but the guard is a little late. The tackle doesn't get off. And once again, you've got somebody pressuring Fitzgerald for a high throw that turns into a pick. The inability to do protections like this is something the Florida offensive line has had trouble with, and here's Mississippi State's offensive line having trouble in a similar way. That throw just sailed high on Fitzgerald, even though the receiver was open, and Kentucky gets a big turnover at a key point in the game. And so I'll wrap up here. This is 3rd and 4. Mississippi State is down by 14 points with 7 minutes to go in the game. This is a very critical drive, and you've got Allen over here, and he is going to come off this edge. And you've got another stand-up linebacker over here, number 31, who is going to come off this way. So there's going to be speed rushers coming off both ends. And on this play, Mississippi State is actually able to deal with Allen all right. 78 comes down over, and he is able to push on Allen, keep him away from the quarterback. However, 31, coming off the other side, is able to beat the right tackle. So let's look at him this time, and here he goes. and he just beats 51 around the edge, and Fitzgerald has to throw it to his short option over here. He is only going to catch the ball around the line of scrimmage. He is 4 yards short of the goal to go. The safety cleans that up to force a 4th down. So even in this situation, when the left tackle was able to handle Allen, the right tackle was not able to handle the other one, and so Fitzgerald had to get rid of it quickly instead of waiting for somebody to get open beyond the 1st down line. So now it's 4th and 3, and once again, Josh Allen is going to be making a good play here on the tackle. He's going to be one of 2 defenders making the play here. So if we go forward a little bit, you can see him there against the tackle. He just kind of sidesteps him, pushes him out of the way. And another linebacker coming through comes in, makes a hit, and Allen is there to help out and get the guy down for a turnover on downs. You can really see what happened there better from a different angle, which is right here. Once again, let's look at Allen. Here he comes, and he just sidesteps the tackle, pushes him out of the way, and is able to help out on this tackle, and they get a 4th down stop. Florida's defense is going to have the opportunity to have big games from those edge rushers. Jeremiah Moon, Ja'Kai Polite, Jabari Zuniga, CeCe Jefferson, anyone who's coming off the edge, they should be able to make some plays against the tackles. But as we've seen at times, just because you make it around the edge and beat the tackle, it doesn't necessarily mean that you make the play. Fitzgerald is mobile. He can get away sometimes and still get off throws. The main point is to put pressure on him. Don't let him leave the pocket if you can, and get him pressured because he will make some bad throws when he's under pressure. That's the task, and I think Florida's defense will be up for it.